Well, welcome back to the channel. I wasn't planning on making another video on Brett. In fact, I decided I didn't want to do one. One was enough. I think I'd said everything I wanted to say. But now Brett has commented on that video. He's seen that video. And he's made some comments about me. So, I think it's only right that I respond a little bit. So, welcome to the second Brett Keane video. And without further ado, let's talk about Brett Keane. I'm sure a total of 0 people are shocked that Brett has come back. He does this constantly, like I talked about in the last video. Since I recorded this video, Brett has actually deleted his channel, yet again. I'm sure everybody is absolutely shocked. He will make a channel, something will happen, he'll delete everything, and come back in a couple of months. And that's exactly what he did. He came back, actually right around when I released that video. He, the first time I knew that he was back was when I saw a live stream he was doing on the US elections, specifically on election night. I believe the video was called "If Donald Trump Loses, I Will Quit YouTube Forever." Brett has been actually deleting his videos as he goes. The oldest video on his channel currently is only 2 months old. So, not quite ideal. And I can't really seem to find any of his live streams, which sucks, because I wanted to talk more about my one-on-one interactions with Brett in this video. I've been on some of his live streams before. That was 6 years ago, maybe? So as soon as I made my first videos, I noticed some anomalies. There was this one channel, whose name I can't pronounce, but that's the channel, who has some interesting interactions with Brett himself. On Brett's channel, here's some of that. So looking around after I finished recording the video, I actually saw that the person posting in my comment section is actually a co-host on Games You Love, Brett's gaming channel. And, well, he commented twice, deleted one of his comments, and it's just, why the long hair? Like, what kind of inane question is that? His other comment was, Z's, as if he was sleeping. So again, pretty inane. No actual criticism of the content. Similar to Brett's. Now, Brett's comment was a lot more interesting. It was a bit longer. You know, it was a couple of lines. It wasn't a paragraph or anything, but it was a couple of sentences. And he deleted it after I responded. And I wish I took a screenshot of it, because I did like that comment. It wasn't anything clever or pithy, but it just showed that he wasn't very smart. It was something along the lines of, I never claimed to be a scholar or an intellectual powerhouse or anything of the sort. I'm just a guy from Missouri. Well, Brett, that opening bit in my video, this be a scholar like Brett is. It's called a joke. It's called being sarcastic. It's called being facetious. I'm making fun of you. We all know the stallion is a wordsmith. He's an intellectual powerhouse. He then says some pretty typical Brett things like, oh, why are you bullying me? Are you doing this so atheists on the internet will like you? It's like, no, Brett, I'm not doing it so atheists on the internet will like me. You don't know what my religious opinions are. I made the video because I think you're interesting. You know, you're someone who's tried so long to make a career for themselves on the internet and hasn't done anything towards that. You spend your time begging on your channel, asking for donations and presents. In fact, in the video where he talks about me, he's begging for people to send him money.
So there's that. As many of you know, my wife went into the hospital. She has returned home. She's got incisions in her leg from surgery, and they are running some kind of hose thing. So they don't like to pay people. They don't like to help. So what you guys have done out there, my supporters and fans, you've actually helped us to be able to survive another month. My wife and I are pretty sure everything's going to be all right, but if they drag their feet on things, and then it will be inevitable that we could lose a little bit that we have, and money runs out. That's what happens. No, this is not mac and cheese. It's mashed potatoes. I've been eating a lot of things that have fiber in it because I have, for the last week, I've also been stuffed up. I think it's because of my nerves. Haven't been able to go to the bathroom properly. Yeah. Well, things got a little bit more rough. My sister did not end up showing up for my birthday. She did leave a text message. That's her way of communicating. And unfortunately, my father and his old lady was not able to make it because apparently they got some kind of holiday bug. They got sick, so they weren't able to show up. It was just my son and his woman. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get our kids a great deal of stuff. You supporters out there, you send enough money for us to be able to pay our bills and be able to survive that way and also get some food in the house, but it wasn't $1 million, so we weren't able to do a whole lot. However, my son, though, went out of his mind and ended up buying his mother and sister a bunch of stuff and everything, and also gave me some stuff. I ended up having to, because I couldn't put a whole lot of money out, I ended up giving him my Xbox. So if you guys ever expected in the future me to stream my Xbox or whatever, that won't happen. I ended up giving him all my consoles.
And of course, he finishes off his little comment about it with the most typical statement that you can make to anybody who's making a video about someone. Make original content. It is original content. I've not copied somebody else's work. I've not stolen somebody else's script. I wrote my own script. I did my own research on you, Brett, and this is what I found out. And then I tried to deliver it in as entertaining and educational way that I can. I'm sure I failed plenty at it, but it was original content, so you can't say I was not being original in my content. And even now we're going to look at one of your video where you mentioned me, and it's going to be original content because I'm not just going to sit here doing a reaction video. Well, it isn't a reaction video, I suppose, in a way, but it's not. I'm going to sit here and watch it without any commentary. I'm going to comment on it because you say some things about me, and I think it's quite funny that a man who looks like he's in his 70s but is apparently in his 40s is getting upset about a 23-year-old. As I said, the video starts off with Brett going on a long tirade talking about illnesses, which I am legitimately sorry for. I'm very sad to hear that Dawn was in hospital. I hope she's okay. Talking about being stuffed up because of nerves. Again, I hope you're okay, Brett. I don't wish any ill will on any of your family. He then talks about his son buying everyone presents and whines about not having any money. There's ways around not having money, Brett. Do what Monday Matt did. Become an Uber driver if you need to. It's a way to pay bills. But then he talks about looking online, see if there's any good stuff on YouTube, and refers to my video as a troll video. Again, it's not really a troll video, Brett. I didn't have any intent for you to see it. I don't really care if you watch my videos or not. This video was much more about... that video was much more about giving a bit of history, archiving. I'm a historian here. I'm giving lectures. I'm teaching people about weird people on the internet, stuff I'm interested in. I don't care if you watch it or not. It means nothing to me. But I say that he claimed. I never said he claimed. I don't think I even quoted him at any point in that video, except pointing out when he was plagiarizing people. Create original content, Brett. Come on, don't plagiarize people. It's quite ironic, isn't it? He says create original content to me, yet he just plagiarizes work off people, and he's known to be a plagiarizer. It's funny. But anyways, he refers to me as a troll. Says that I said he claimed to be a philosopher, and then he goes on a diatribe going, "Oh, I never took philosophy classes." I don't care whether or not you took philosophy classes. It's irrelevant. It was a joke. Come on, Brett. It was a joke. You don't address any of the other stuff I say in the video, so I have to assume you only watched 5 minutes of it. Well, that's your own fault. You should learn. You've got to be informed. If you're going to make a judgment on a video, watch the whole video, like I've done with yours.
From time to time, I have looked around on YouTube to see if there's been any good stuff, any good material. I see that a couple people ended up making some troll videos about me and accusing me of a whole lot of things I'd never claimed to be. Yeah, this guy makes a video and says, "Oh, Brett claims to be an intellectual powerhouse and a philosopher and all this." I've never done any classes on philosophy, whatever, and I am not an intellectual powerhouse. I've always considered myself a person who just simply reads the material, and then I use common sense. I have not went to college for theology or any of that shit. I used to be a Christian whenever I was a child, and then most of my life I was an atheist, and the things I know about theology are just simply from reading and looking into things. That's it. So I don't know why the person goes out of their way to accuse me of claiming to be this and this and that, whenever I've been very open about who I am. Just a redneck from Missouri who's got critical views and ideas and opinions on things, just like a lot of you out there. I'm just a normal person who just so happens to, I guess, be funny, have a sense of humor. And also, I think people like me because I'm an open book. I just kind of drop the fucking bricks all over the place and the cards and show you my hand. I don't try to be deceptive or be something I'm not. A lot of people that do, though, so I can understand why a lot of people might get that idea. There's so many people on the internet pretending to be things that they're not. It is what it is. Well, things got a little bit more iffy. Just last night, apparently my son's girlfriend ended up having a mild heart attack. She's an older woman, and apparently she's had issues with her heart for a while. We didn't find out this from my son and her until this went down, but apparently now my son's girlfriend is in the hospital. And, we're praying for her and hoping the best for her. We can't go up and visit her, and neither can my son because of this. The doctors are all fucking fear-based on this COVID bullshit, so you can't go into a room and hang out and see how things are going or spend any time. If you get sick or you're dying, well, bad news, folks. You'll have to do it alone in a fucking room because nobody gets to come in and visit you or be there for you. So that's some of the shit we're dealing with.
See, and this is where the video starts to quite annoy me. Brett talks about, "Oh, I'm not a deceptive person." You kind of are, Brett. Talks about being an open book, talks about being honest. Yeah. And then to really try emotionally manipulate his audience, he immediately goes back into illnesses and stuff, talking about his son's girlfriend who had a mild heart attack. Again, why are you talking about this, Brett? It's kind of personal information. If you want it to be open, that's understandable, but don't use it as an avenue to beg for money. It just puts a bad taste in my mouth, and honestly, I think that's kind of scummy. If you needed money for an operation, ask for that. Don't use it as a general, "Oh, we're poor, give us money." But it's your channel. Do what you want with it. It's up to you. I don't care overall. All I can say is I hope you're all happy and healthy. Thanks for watching the video. I know it's a very short one. I only really wanted to talk about this because it was something that's just happened, and I don't like the way Brett misrepresents my video. It annoys me. And he talks about not being a dishonest person, but he clearly is being dishonest. He talks about how he reads the material. Well, you clearly didn't even watch the video. It's a pretty short video. You could have watched that and then replied to the bulk of it, rather than just an opening joke. It'll be New Year's now when this video comes out. So I hope you all had a happy Christmas or whatever seasonal holiday you personally partake in. And Merry New Year. Bye.